Hi, I'm Terry Brock with TerryBrock.com, and this week I want to talk to you about living skinny. And what do I mean by that? Well, not just physically, that it's good to be in health, yes, but more importantly, good to get rid of the fat that's in your life and in your business. And there's ways that you can do that. I'm going to share with you in just a few minutes here how you can do those kind of things and make sure that you are able to live skinny. Because don't you admire the people that, well, they're in good shape, they look great, and they're doing the kind of things that you really want to do in your life? Well, we need to do that. And I feel that we need to shed those extra fat pounds that are in our lives, whether that's physical or whether it's something else. Now, with physical, of course, you need to go out and see a proper medical care professional, make sure that you're taken care of right there. But I would say that same principle applies in our life. How many things are you doing in your life that really you need to get rid of? And not only the things that are in your life, but a lot of other things that are out there too. That's going to be really important. For instance, like activities. When you think about the things that you're doing in life, you're talking, you're spending it in meetings, and those kind of activities that might have served you in the past, groups that you belong to, things, and now it's time to get rid of that. Think about what you're doing. I like the way that some people put it, and they say every day when you're doing something, think about, is this the thing I should be doing right now? At this very moment. And you want to be able to focus on those activities that are going to generate the results that you want. In business, that means think about, is this profitable? Is this something I should do, or is it just a nice thing? Am I just kind of fiddling around here on the net, looking, just surfing a little bit? It's very easy to do that, and so we've got to restrain ourselves. Same thing with social media. Don't just get out there and talk about my cat is sleeping kind of activities, but let's talk about things that give value to others, and then that will really make a difference in your life. Also, here's something to avoid. Those toxic relationships. When something is toxic, sometimes you got to get rid of it. I like the way that it's said on the net, that sometimes you've got someone leaves a relationship and it's important to move beyond that simply because it's not productive, and that person might have left you. You have to look at those relationships you have and think, just because you might be supposed to be with that person, does it really mean you want to? Or is that a person that is draining your life? Because when you're around them, they're negative. They're always criticizing. Those are the kind of people you wish them well, and you will let them go on their way and let them live their life their way. But you focus on what is right for you. Stay away from those toxic relationships in business as well. Those customers that are not really as profitable, those that are too much of a drain, and they don't believe, here's a key, in value for value. Value for value is the way to live life, whether money is involved or not. If someone is constantly taking from you, constantly taking, that's a person you need to eliminate from your life for your own health, psychological and even physical health. Stay away from that. I think that what really matters is positive relationships. They matter most. You see, it always has been that way. Remember years ago, people would gather around the general store and they would be there talking about what's going on in the world, sitting on their rocking chairs and enjoying being around other people. Well, it's always been that way, and I predict it always will be. It will always be in the future, no matter where we go, that we want to have those quality relationships. So live skinny by getting rid of toxic relationships. Live the way that you want. And another way to do that is in business, build your team virtually. Recently, I've seen some real success in working with virtual teams. People that I'm working with, and those that are watching this right now, I really appreciate you and what you're doing, and looking forward to doing a lot more of that in the future. One of the services I use is Odesk. Odesk helps me a lot to get the kind of people I need at very reasonable prices. You see what works today? Collaboration, sharing, and helping others. That's the key in social media, being out there and doing that. That is the way that you've got to live life today. If you're in business and you think, well, that's social media, it's not for me, I got news for you, Sparky. You need to get with the program. It is real, and it's something that you have got to be with, because that's where people are today. So those are things there. Here's a third area that I want you to consider eliminating. Some of the subscriptions you have, and by that I mean not just magazines, but subscriptions to maybe those meetings, those clubs, those groups that really are not benefiting you anymore. They might have done that at a time, or you looked into it as a possibility that it might be able to help you. And now you look at it and you go, this is a waste of time. I really don't want to go there. Now's a good time to eliminate it. We're getting ready for a new year. New Year's coming up. I know it's a little ways away, but before you can add new things that you think, gee, I want this in my life, you got to get rid of the old things, the old subscriptions, and embrace the new. Embrace good things are going to be positive and helpful to you. That's what successful skinny living is all about. Doing those things that you want to do in the way you want to so that you help others and you achieve the goals that you want in business. Very important. And it's very important that as you do that, you get the help you need. I'd encourage you to look into the High Achievers coaching system that I have. It's customized. We've got several different levels of it. From 1 hour, where you can go on my website and see Rent Terry's Brain. You can get 1 hour of help, or you can do it for a full month. You can do it for a year with the High Achievers coaching system, and also have an individual coaching program. So we've got several models that help you. The key is get the help that you need. When you're in the High Achievers coaching system, you're going to get systematic marketing and technical help. You're going to get practical ideas on current marketing that's really relevant, and the technology, unlimited email assistant for $1.36 a day, $4.97 a year. Come on, this is a real easy decision to make. We did it that way. And remember, you're getting the help you need as you need it. So find that help, and the High Achievers coaching system can help you out. Just go over to terrybrock.com and you'll see the little thing on there that shows how to do that. You'll see right there on the screen that you can point to that, click on that, and you'll be able to see how to do it. Well, hey, I'm Terry Brock with terrybrock.com, and I really appreciate you. And I want to share with you one thing in closing before I go. Recently, I was speaking up in Nashville, doing a program up there for a group, and I saw this sign. And here's the picture. Now, a little bit fuzzy. It said, I took it on my iPhone, but I love this. It said, "By George, we did it." From Leadership, Pass It On, and Values.com. Think about what they had to go through. They had to get skinny. They had to make some decisions. They had to eliminate things from their life and focus on what was needed for the United States of America to emerge. And those of you that are outside the United States, I think you would agree that it takes a lot. You have to pay a price in order to create a real revolution in your own life. I encourage you to get skinny. Get rid of the things you don't need in your life and embrace the things that you want. I'm Terry Brock with Achievement Update. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a marvelous day getting skinny.